Cooks, it's time to plant some seeds. So this is going to be the very first time that we have ever grown anything from seed. And we are doing this hydroponically. So we are going to be growing food in basically bins of water. It's going to be an interesting process. We are going to be doing some stuff outside, but right now we're going to be starting some lettuce, some herbs. We need to get these babies set up and going so we can grow this food. So join me as we start some seeds for our hydroponic garden. Okay, so we are going to start our seed germinating process. We are going to be doing lettuce and we're going to be doing some herbs. So first we're going to soak the Rockwool for the lettuce. So Rockwool is basically your growing medium. It's basically rock that's cut really thin and spun, kind of like spun glass. And what this is it holds a lot. It holds the water, plus it has pockets in there for the air. So you get really great germination because you have an adequate amount of water and an adequate amount of air. So I have 4 different kinds of lettuce, and we're going to be doing 1 bin, hydroponic bin for each kind of lettuce. And there's 6 little cups or pods in each box. So we're going to be sowing 6 cubes for each type of lettuce. And each cube we're going to be putting in 2 seeds in there in case one doesn't germinate. So we're going to be having 12 seeds of each one of these. So the first thing we have to do is prep our Rockwool. And this is they're just basically cubes. And you can cut them or break them off. So you have to be kind of careful because this has a lot of fiber and it can get up in your eyes and all kinds of stuff. So how these little pods work is there's a little hole in there, and that's where we're going to put our seed in there. So I'm going to go ahead. I need to cut quite a few of these. So 3, 6, that's for 1. And I'll be back when I'm done cutting these. Okay, so I put a mask on because those things are like, they've got dust everywhere and I don't want to suck that in. So I've got some bottled water here. You pretty much want to use filtered water. And we're just going to fill this up. So you really want to test the pH level in here. I bought this thinking it was a pH tester, but that's not what it is. It's, I don't know.
It tests parts per million and water temperature.
Yeah, so that's the wrong thing. So I bought a pH up or down kit. It came with this little testing fluid, so I'm going to use that. Ideally, you want it between a 5.5 and a 6.5. We're shooting for 6.
Yeah.
So we're going to fill this halfway full. Got the mad scientist going on here. 3 to 5 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Sure.
And we're going to put the lid on. We're going to shake it. We have this green color. So we're like at a 7 maybe. So I need to put a little bit of pH down in here. So here's the pH down and add it and then test it again.
So how many drops we got to put in?
I don't know.
Couple.
Okay, so let's try this again. One, two, three, four. Oh gosh, it's red.
Yeah.
Ah! So we're gonna have to adjust this again because I went too far.
So what's red look like on your strip, Boo-Boo?
4.
Yeah, you killed it.
Okay, so let me go back and forth and see if I can get this at a 6, and we'll be back. Okay, so I got it pretty close to the 6 there. Pretty close. So I had to put a little pH up because I went a little overboard. So now we're ready to put our little pods in here. And they will soak up water pretty quick. We're going to leave them in here for maybe, what?
1 or 2 hours?
An hour? I don't think you need to leave them in here that long. Some people say you have to leave them in here for like hours. I don't think you need to do that.
Well, they just need to fill up all those little air sacs. Need to fill up with water.
Yeah. They float a little bit. When they get the water in them, they sink. They're floating. So we're going to leave these in here for about an hour, and then we'll be back. Okay, so these have been soaking in here about an hour. I'm going to take these out. We're just going to put them here, tap them a little bit to get a little bit of that excess water out. These things are completely soaked. Eric did a second tray, for me, because we're going to be doing the herbs in there. So he put 18 cubes in there, and for the herbs. So we're going to get these out of here. Okay, so I'm going to put these little babies back in here. So I'm going to have to figure out exactly what is going what, because I don't want to mix the seeds up. So I kind of want them just like in rows like this. I don't know if that's going to have enough here. I'm going to have to make a map of what is what. 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're doing 4 bins of 6. So we got bin, 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 bin. So we have to remember what seeds we put where. So I dumped the water out, and we have our Rockwool in here. So I haven't put any water in here. I might let it sit overnight and put a little tiny bit down at the bottom. You don't want to flood your seeds out. So I made a little map. This is going to be our iceberg. This is going to be our Paris Island, our black seeded Simpson, and our oak leaf. So here's our Paris Island. We're going to open up the package. Now these seeds are going to be small. So the fun part, I just dropped 2 seeds. The fun part is getting them in here. We're basically going to need 12 seeds. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this little toothpick, dip it in a little bit of water, pick up a seed, and we're going to stick it into a hole in the rockwood. I want to say rockroo, but it's rockwood. Stick it in the hole. You don't want to get the rest of your seeds wet. So this one doesn't have much of a hole. There we go. I'm putting 2 in each because if one doesn't germinate, yeah. Stick the, whoop, the seed didn't go in. And that's pretty much how you fill them. So I'm going to go ahead and fill the rest of these and then we'll be back. So with these, we just want to cover this hole a little bit. You can either smash this down, sort of, or you can just tear off a little piece here and stick it on there. That's so your seed is in there. Have a nice little time up in there. Stick it in there. Okay, so we're going to put the top of this seed tray on here to give it some nice little humidity, and we're going to get this on the mat. So I have a bunch of herbs that I'm going to be planting as well. So we're going to be doing the basil, the parsley, the thyme, and oregano. So I'm going to go ahead and get these in here, and then we will be able to set this up and get them germinating. So we have our seeds set up here. I put it underneath this grow light, and I also have a heat map down below. This is going to keep the seeds nice and warm. So as you can see, I've only had it on there for a few minutes and it's already getting nice and toasty in there for our little babies. So we're going to go along this journey. We're going to watch these seeds day by day, week by week, until we get a full-on garden. When these are ready to go into our hydroponic bins, we're going to start more. So we're going to have a continual process of seeds germinating and seeds growing in the hydroponic bin. So it'll be quite interesting. So it's going to give us plenty of light in here, and our seeds are ready to go. So the grow tent is still hanging out. We're going to be starting some stuff under this Mars Hydro light next. And we're going to be using the inside of these to plant our peppers for our outdoor garden. These are the bins we're going to be using ultimately to grow these plants in, and we're going to be using it on this pump. So stay tuned and follow us on our journey to become not only cooks, but food producers for our own cooking. If you like this video, please subscribe below. Leave me a comment and a like, and visit my website at amylearnstocook.com. You can find all my recipes out there, including the recipes that we will be cooking with this stuff that we're growing. Catch me on social media, facebook.com/groups/amylearnstocook, and Pinterest and Twitter at Amy Learns to Cook, and on Instagram, I'm at Cooking with Amy. All the links to everything that we have here will be in the description, as well as links to my social media. So join us on this adventure in gardening.